Hello, Verblinger. I'm excited about today's topic because we will be going over a passion of mine, which is dogs and cats. And we will be talking about idioms related to dogs and cats, vocabulary specific to animals, and then have a general discussion. So, as you can hear, my voice is gone, so you will be talking most of the time. So, okay. Hello, Andre. Hello, Gon. Andrea, isn't it late in Ukraine?
Hello, teacher. It's quite late right now, 1 a.m.
Uh-huh.
and I I gonna have only just 15 minutes in this class,
Oh,
and then
okay.
go to sleep.
To sleep. Okay, well, thank you for coming even for 15 minutes. So, Gon, were you able to get your microphone working?
In this moment, can you hear me?
I can hear you great.
Good? Okay, the last class was impossible to use.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Andre, is my voice lower than it was earlier today? Or is it about the same?
Is your voice is the same? I
Okay.
think it's same.
Good. Okay. At least it has not gotten worse, you know. Um, so, hi, Marcos. How are you? So, go and remind me where you are from. Is it Brazil?
No, I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. Okay. I knew there was one person from Colombia and one person from Brazil. That was new for me.
Do you have a lot of students in all the world, no?
Yeah, and some people I remember, and the more that people come to class, the more I remember. But if somebody comes to my class maybe once a week, I will forget where they're from or something. But like yesterday, I was talking to a student and I remembered everything about him.
It's
At first I forgot.
impossible to remember.
Yeah, he said one thing and I that went, oh, you're the person that does this, 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 this. So. Yeah. Hi, Marcos. Can you speak now?
Hello, I can.
Hi. How are you? So where are you from, Marcos?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Awesome. Okay. So Brazil, Colombia, and the Ukraine. And Andre from the Ukraine will be here just a little bit, just because he needs to go to bed do you have to work tomorrow, Andre?
Yes, exactly. Yes, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna wake up at 6:30. Yes,
Wow. Okay.
tomorrow.
Okay. Wow. All right.
After 5, uh, I I I would have only 5 hours for sleep.
Wow. Okay. I had 4 hours last night, so I understand that, which is why I probably got sick. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Just for Golden and Marcos, this is my little dog. This is Alpo, and he was actually born in Hungary. He was raised in Finland, and now he lives in the U.S. And he's 11 years old. In this picture, he was about 4 years old. So it was taken about 6 or 7 years ago. So this is the reason why I like this topic, because of my little boy. However, my mom's husband has has kidnapped him for the last couple days. So, okay. So do you guys have a dog or cat? Andre, do you have a dog or a cat?
unfortunately, no. No one of them.
None of them. Okay.
Yes, I have a small apartment.
I understand. Gon, do you have any animals or any pets?
Yes, yes, I have two dogs.
Okay. Can you show us the picture? Do you have a picture on your computer?
I am very bad to using the computer.
Oh, okay.
If I try to show the picture of my pets, it's possible. I cannot.
I get it. I understand. Don't worry. I've had students before where I've said that and they've said, Holly, I'm just lucky to be here. Don't ask me to do anything else on the computer. So what kind of dog do you have? What tell me about your dogs, Gon. Can you describe your dogs?
Yes, yes, I can describe. Uh, they they are a female,
Uh-huh.
but one have near 4 years old, and the
Uh-huh.
other have 6 years old.
Uh-huh.
One is the gold color, and the other is the black color.
Oh, okay. So one is
Yes.
4 years old and one is 6 years old. Okay, are they what is their breed? You know that word?
No, no, they are they are they don't have any degree,
Uh-huh.
but they are very beautiful.
Okay. So they have no breed, which means what type of dog are they?
I don't know,
You don't know.
like cooker.
So do they have many different do you guys know the word mutt?
No, I don't understand good your answer, your
Okay.
question.
Okay, that's fine. The question is, let me write it on the board. Um, bear with me a moment. Um, what is the breed or type of dog?
Uh, yes, yes. They are a combination, a mixing
Uh-huh.
of the different type.
Ah,
Uh, but the more type is a cocker.
okay. So so the mother is a cocker, but they are mixed. Okay, so have you guys ever heard the word mutt before?
Mm.
Anybody?
Yeah,
Yes. See, what is your name?
What
Elena.
Elena. What is
Yeah,
the mutt? Can you explain what a mutt is?
is a pet without a specific, how can I say, breed.
Uh-huh. Without a specific breed. And a mutt has many breeds.
Yeah,
They're
many
mi-
breeds mixed.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
mixed, and they're maybe their parents were both mixed, and then they might have a specific look, but there's really no clear markings. So, welcome, Elena. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from Brazil.
Awesome. Okay, and Maestra,
Hi, how are you?
pretty good. Where are you? You were in my class yesterday, and I've already forgotten where you're from.
I'm from Ecuador.
Ecuador. I'm sorry. Um, all right. So right now we're kind of sharing our cats. We're talking about our cats or dogs. So Marcos, do you have any dogs or cats?
I used to have a dog, but
Uh
it's
huh.
not with me anymore.
Uh huh.
It looks like a small fox. I have a picture here, but it's not her. It looked like her, but it's not her. I got it on
Okay.
Google.
Can you show it? Do you know how
There's
to?
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
showed it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Okay. That's a funny one right there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, how no, so the dog is no longer with you? Did it die of old age?
No, mom was having a hard time with it, so she kind of gave to someone else.
Oh, okay. And how old was it when it left?
About 3 years, maybe a little.
Okay. Okay. That's about the age that my dog got. I got my dog because for the same reason. So, all right, Maestra, how about you? Do you have any animals?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. And Elena, do you have any?
Yeah, I have a cat.
Okay. Can you share a picture or
Yeah,
tell us,
I can't.
tell us
I
about your
just
cat?
don't know how.
Okay, there's several ways. If you have a picture on your computer, what you can do is screen share it. So, on the side where you see on the left-hand side of the class of Google Hangouts, where you see there's a green box with a white arrow. Do you see that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Press on that, and you'll be and what you'll be doing is screen sharing. So what you do is you have the picture of the dog or the cat up, and press on that, and then it will come up.
I don't.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
try.
And Elena, do you have it? I hear my voice. Bad voice today. Can you try? Okay, we'll go. You can tell us what kind of cats do you have?
It's a female cat. She is kind of a mutt.
Uh-huh.
I can screen share.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Okay.
trying to.
Okay.
Oh, it's such a pity.
Okay, it doesn't work for you? Okay. No worries. Well, we can look at Google Images if you know what kind of cat it is. Let's just type in cat and see if we can find.
Okay, I'll try.
Excuse me. Is your cat here? Or a picture? Does he look like any of these?
Let me see. Yeah, it looks like this small tiger. Let me see. The one with the dog color, the cat color.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
very similar to this one.
All right. And what is its name?
It's Hana.
Hana. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hana is such an international name.
Yeah, it actually means flower in Japanese. At least I read about it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what I found her on the streets in the middle of a garden.
Uh-huh.
She was a very small kitten,
Uh-huh.
so she was standing there just like an abandoned flower.
Oh.
So I got her, and then I named her after a flower, after Hana, because it means flower.
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. That makes sense. And this is my boy again. Here's another picture of him.
Oh, so cute.
And this was after we came to the States. At this point, he was about 7 years old. He's now 11. And his breed is very, very rare. So right now there's only 200 of his dog type in the U.S. And I don't even think it's in South America at all. And I'm not even sure. There might be one or two in Canada. And that's it. Most of them are in Hungary and in Scandinavia, and then they have pockets in other countries, one or two in other countries. So, but he's my pride and joy. But my mom's husband, he prefers my mom's husband, and so he's spending all his time right now there. So today today's topic, we're going to be trying to talk as much as possible, but also I thought maybe we could go over dog and cat idioms and talk about the different ones. So if someone were to say to you that they are as sick as a dog, what does that mean?
That you are very sick.
Yes. Exactly. You are very sick. So I saw that on Facebook yesterday. One of my former colleagues wrote on Facebook, "I am sick as a dog. I can't even keep water down. I can't even drink water." So she's as sick as a dog. When I saw that, I thought, I didn't know dogs are really all that sick because my dog's never sick. So, but we do say that all the time. So, one's bark is worse than one's bite. So you can say, don't worry, her bark is worse than her bite. Anybody know what that means?
The person looks more dangerous than it really is.
Yeah. The person speaks more than acts.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. That is exactly what it is. So one's words are worse than one's actions. So they might sound tough, but they're not tough. Okay. Next one, to bark up the wrong tree.
Bark up the wrong tree.
Any idea? The policeman came to our house and asked us questions about the neighborhood incident, but they were barking up the wrong tree.
Holly, what is the meaning of the bark?
To bark, okay, bark has two meanings. That's a good question. In this respect, it's actually what the dog actually does. When it's basically their language. It's the verb to bark. And also like to woof. So it's bark, 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 bark. It's the dog language. Another a bark is the outer wood of a tree.
Like wow wow.
Yep. And every language is different. We say two things. We either say bark, 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 or woof, woof, woof in English. To bark or to woof. So bark up the wrong tree. Let me tell you what it means. And one thing about idioms, it's really important to understand them, but to use them, only use them when they come naturally to you. So, okay. Elena, could you read this definition?
Sure. To choose the wrong course of action, to ask the wrong person. A hunting dog may make a mistake when chasing an animal and bark up the wrong tree.
Yep. So if like a teacher has asked the wrong person, or a policeman or something, they're barking up the wrong tree.
Okay.
Okay. To call off the dogs or call the dogs off. Any idea what that would be?
To outburst, to get very angry.
Well, I'll go ahead and put that down. It's kind of like getting angry. Gon, could you read that definition?
To stop threatening or chasing or holding someone.
Hounding someone. So if you are bothering somebody or you're chasing them or something, say like a guy is wanting to date a girl, and maybe the lady will say, we'll tell the guy's friends, will you tell him to call it off? Will you call off the dogs? Call the dogs off. Basically leave me alone. And it could be in just any type of situation. It could be politicians bothering you. A political group trying to make you tell you what to think. and you just ask somebody else to call off the dogs. So, okay, next one, a dog and pony show. Anybody have an idea what that is? Okay, so your silence means no. And Marcos, could you read the definition there?
Yes. Something that you disapprove of because you think that it has only been organized to impress you.
Yeah, so you go, oh man, that's a dog and pony show, and you don't like it. Does that make any sense, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Dog eat dog. What would that be? It's a dog eat dog world.
It's a hard word, a tough
It's a
or
Very competitive.
In a lot of ways, it's like that. Let me show you the definitions. Goan, could you read the definition?
Okay. Willing to fight and hurt others to get what one wants.
Yeah, so you say it's a very competitive world. It's a dog eat dog world because people are willing to hurt you to get what you want. Okay, every dog has his day. Any idea what that would be? Any guess? Okay, on this one, it is. Everyone will have his chance or turn. Everyone will get what he does. Every dog has his day. Same kind of idea as everyone has 15 minutes of fame. Okay. To fight like cats and dogs. Does anybody know what that is?
Yes. All excuse me. All knows the cats and dogs are not friendly.
Yes. And so if you fight like cats and dogs, you are arguing, fighting all the time. So go to the dogs. Any idea what that would be?
No.
So he was a really, really good employee, but then he started dating this woman, and they started partying all the time, and now he's gone to the dog. So he has deteriorated or become bad. Okay.
Good.
To go to the dogs, to just become a bad person. Okay, to hound someone.
So what's the meaning of hound?
Okay, to hound. Hound is actually the name of a type of dog, but the verb to hound means to pursue or chase, to harass somebody, and it comes from, I don't know about those of you guys who have dogs. If the dog wants something, they will keep on you until they get it. They will. My dog will stay at my feet and start barking, and he will bark and bark until I feed him or until I take him out or whatever. So he hounds me until he gets it. And that's the same. And some people are like that. Salespeople will hound people, and that's why they have a bad reputation. So to hound somebody is not a good. It's not very positive. Questions?
It's like to be insistent, but in a negative way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So a car salesman might hound you. So in the doghouse, when anybody does something bad, you might say to them, "Oh, you're in the doghouse now."
In trouble.
Yeah, in trouble. So if you're in trouble, you are in the doghouse. My dog is quite often in the doghouse. you know, when he steals food or whatever, you know. To lead a dog's life. Any idea what that would be?
Holly,
Yes.
all the idioms is possible is good in the past, but today the people have the dogs with the friends, with the family.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible to have the comprehension of the different ideas about the dogs?
So what do you mean? I'm not sure. Oh, because dogs are our friends. Dogs are part of our family, where in the past it wasn't. And so are these idioms still the same? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, yes, I can see the idioms things the dogs are very bad, they have a bad days, but this is certainly in the past.
Yeah.
Today the dogs, for example, sleep in the bed, have a good eat,
Yeah.
and
That's right.
and I in occasion the people prefer the dogs or the people.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it has kind of changed a bit. Like in the doghouse, for example, you actually say that to somebody else. You know, you wouldn't actually say it about your dog. You would say it like if, for example, my nephews will come in to my place and they will take things. They're 5 years old and they'll come in and they'll take things and they get in the doghouse very very quick and Auntie Holly's house. And but I guess we don't think about these idioms being in reality what our dogs are like today. So you're right though. Like this next one, lead a dog's life. In this idiom, when I think leading a dog's life, dogs lead a really good life nowadays. So this is, I think, pretty much outdated. To lead a dog's life in this respect means to lead a miserable life.
Mm.
And frankly, I don't actually ever hear this idiom very much. So I think you're absolutely right. That like this one, you know, a man, a dog's life. You know, they eat and they sleep and somebody takes care of them, and they get a massage every day. You know, what a life. But it wasn't always like that. Okay, to let sleeping dogs lie. Any idea? Have you heard this one?
Mm-mm.
So this basically means let's just forget about it. Don't make trouble. So let's just let sleeping dogs lie. So there's a problem, and maybe with your neighbor or a colleague or a family member, and you decide, oh, it's not worth it. Let's just let sleeping dogs lie. Okay. Now, if this next one, to see a man about a dog, Helena would not say it because she's a woman. But this is an idiom that usually men say. We have other idioms that we will say for this reason. So men will say, well, excuse me, I have to go see a man about a dog. It really means they have to go to the restroom.
Mm.
So if they have to go to the restroom, then they have to go see a man about a dog, which is actually quite funny in a lot of ways. So, oops. So to leave for some unmentioned purpose. Now, Elena, you and I would say other things, like we have to go to the little girl's room, or we have to go powder our nose, or something like that. Anybody know what is the top dog?
To be the best one at something?
Yes. the top dog is the best in the organization, the most important person in an organization. Okay. Okay, next one. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Any idea what that would be?
To be too old for something?
Mm-hmm.
Just like another idiom that says, don't teach your grandmother fry eggs or something like this.
Oh, I don't know that one.
No? Once I heard it and I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it's different. You
It's
can teach
difficult.
old dog new tricks. Okay.
And that's one of the reasons, like the people who are older, you know, my mom has a really difficult time paying for things on the internet. I spent 5 months teaching her how to use a computer, you know, and now 15 years later, she's now saying, I need to buy this I saw it on Facebook and I want it. So, but teaching an older person new things, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't know how true that is, but what do you guys think? Can you teach an old dog new tricks? Can older people learn new things?
It's harder.
It's harder, but not impossible.
Yeah. Well, especially the older people today, it seems that you have two camps or two groups of people. Some don't want to touch the computer, but I think a lot of them do, and they want to know what's going on, and they join Facebook so they can follow their grandchildren and know what's going on with the grandchildren. At least here in the States, that's what I've seen. Is my mom joined Facebook so she could see what her grandkids were up to. So, and she absolutely loves it. And she's run into a lot of people her age also who've joined Facebook for the same thing, and then all of a sudden she's meeting up with people that she used to know 20, 40, 50 years ago. So, cat idioms. I think I chose too many idioms. I couldn't decide, and so I chose too many. So, alley cat. Anybody know what an alley cat is? An alley cat is a stray cat. Your cat, Elena, when you got her, she was a stray cat or an alley cat.
Okay. Like
Okay.
abandoned?
Abandoned, yeah.
Oh.
This is another word to say that. Okay, a cat burglar is actually it's something we see in movies more than we see anywhere. It's a burglar or a robber who enters a building by climbing a wall. Okay.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Does a cat got your tongue?
To be silent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically one cannot speak because of shyness. When I was little, people used to say that to me all the time. I didn't like it. I was like, well, no, I just don't want to speak to you, idiot. But, you know, I didn't really have that attitude, but it felt like it sometimes. A cat has 9 lives. Have you guys heard that one?
Yeah. In my language, we say 7.
Oh, 7 lives in
Yeah.
Portuguese? Okay.
Yeah.
No, you're Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So cats can survive accidents that kill most animals. Anybody know what a cat nap is?
To sleep well?
Yeah, it's usually a short sleep taken during the day.
Okay.
And we've changed it in the last 15 years. We don't call it a cat nap anymore as much as we call it a power nap.
Power nap.
Power nap is it's where you take 20 minutes sleep and then you wake up and you're all better. So anybody know what a copycat is?
Yes, someone who mimics or copy literally someone else.
Yes, somebody who copies somebody else. So there's copycat crimes, there's copycat art, there's copycat pretty much everything. But we call it's a cat idioms, you know, so anyway, how about curiosity killed the cat?
It means if you ask too much questions, you might get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Yeah, being too nosy or curious may get a person in trouble. Exactly. Okay.
But in
And
this case is about you don't put your curiosity in the other thing of the one person, for example,
what do you mean?
because yes, the cat is very curious
Uh-huh.
and curiosity, and they search all things about the play, no? This refer the people don't search anything because it's not your business.
Uh-huh. Okay. So so a lot of times when somebody's curious, they don't get in trouble because nobody wants to bother with it. Is that what you mean? It, is that what you mean? That curiosity doesn't always kill the cat?
It's very dangerous.
Yeah, it can be definitely be very dangerous to be nosy. Yeah. What is the next one? What is a fraidy cat? Any idea? Another. If anybody's heard of chicken, you're a chicken. Block, 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 block. Coward. Yeah. So a fraidy cat is the same as a chicken. A fraidy cat is someone who is easily frightened. And a lot of kids will use that. Okay, so let the cat out of the bag. Okay, so your sister's getting married, and you let the cat out of the bag and mentioned it to your mom.
Would it be the same as just to spill the beans?
Yep, exactly. She let the cat out of the bag. I wanted to tell her. So, look like something the cat dragged in. That's how I feel today because I've got a cold. This is to look tired or worn out or dirty.
Oh.
Okay. Play cat or play cat and mouse with someone. This is something that we see in movies. When you have a crime show, cartoons, yeah, in cartoons, but also a crime show.
And chases.
Uh-huh. Like where you have hello? Hello?
Hi.
Okay. My computer just did something weird. It just started making noise. So bear with me. I can't do it. I can't touch the PowerPoint anymore.
Oh.
So it's not letting me. Okay, so to play cat and mouse with somebody is say, for example, if you see a cop show where the cop keeps looking for the innocent guy, and the innocent guy keeps getting away, they're playing the cat and mouse with each other. So if you're looking for someone and they can't be found, a scaredy cat is the same as a fraidy cat. And then there is more than one way to skin a cat. There is more than one way to do something. Okay, so more than one way to do something. And also, I'm sorry I can't type this in. The computer just really started being weird. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Do you guys? This is a very, very common one.
Yeah. We have this one in Portuguese as well.
Do you? Okay. So the mice when the boss is away, everybody gets along, or no, not gets along. Everybody plays. Okay, these are vocabulary related to pets. And the first one, can you guys? The first one is veterinarian. Does everybody know what this is?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
doctor for
Yeah,
pets.
yeah. So it's an animal hospital. Veterinary hospital is a hospital for pets. The leash. The leash. Does everybody know what that is?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go to Google Images. It's the best way if my computer will allow it. Bear with me a moment. Leash. So this is a leash.
Oh,
No.
And this is a leash and a collar. So, do you keep your cat on a leash? Helena?
No, not really. No, she's free inside my apartment.
Okay, so she's an indoor cat.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Dog license in your in my country, you have to have a dog license, which means you have to have a little thing on the collar that shows who the dog is. Do you guys have that for your animals? Do you have to get a dog or a cat license?
No.
No.
Not
No.
really.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I didn't have to in Finland. I think I was supposed to, but I never did. So cat litter. Do you use cat litter, Helena, with your cat?
Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, she has a spot in my house, and that's where that's what she. Yeah, that's what she uses.
Okay. Poop bag. There's other words for it as well, but poop bag is the bag you use to pick the animal waste up. So catnip. What exactly is catnip, Helena? Do you guys use it?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay. I thought maybe you did as a cat owner. So one moment. Let's type it in here. It's a type of drug. It's something that you give the cats, and the cats just go crazy on.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard about it. Oh my gosh, I have to find this.
Yeah, but it's just go ahead and Google it. I'm sure you'll find a way to order it. But the cats just they absolutely love it. And I don't think it's illegal.
It's illegal.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh.
It probably would be if it were for people. But to play fetch, does anybody know what that means?
No.
Okay, that's when you throw you throw a ball or a stick across the room or across the yard, and the dog comes and gets it and brings it back to you.
Okay.
That's to play fetch. Did you ever play fetch with your dogs, Marcos?
Not that I remember.
Oh, really? And Gon, did you ever? Okay, he's muted. So, okay, agility, confirmation, rally, and obedience. These are the things in English. I'll just type it in here. These are these kind of dog games that people play. And so agility and confirmation, obedience. Confirmation is when they go to the dog shows. It's confirmation for horses as well. It's when they go to the shows. So to groom means to cut the hair. To show the dog or cat is at the shows. It's a professional thing. And a purebred is the dog pure. So well, let's go ahead and discuss because I've been talking too long. So Elena, could you start out and could you ask one of the guys a question and they could answer it, and if you don't know the answer, perfectly fine to explain why you don't know. So because the purpose here is to practice English, and saying that you don't know is practicing English. So okay, so Helena, you can start. I will be giving feedback of the language in the chat, so please watch.
Okay.
Okay.
I choose the question and I choose to.
Yeah,
the
choose one
person
question. Mm-hmm.
I asked you. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Which do you like best, dogs or cats, Marcus?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Sure. Which do you like best, dogs or cats?
Well, I never had a cat before, so I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So I would choose dogs because I have some experience on it.
Okay. That's a good question. Elena, how about you?
Um, well, I like dogs a lot, and I also like cats a lot. But as I live in a small apartment, I
Uh-huh.
think cats would adapt. A cat would adapt better in the space I have,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I chose a cat
Uh-huh.
to have.
Okay. How about you, Goen?
Yes.
What do you like best, dogs or cats?
No, no. I don't prefer anything because the dogs and cats are very beautiful. But
Okay.
it's impossible to have the together. If you have dogs, it's impossible to have cats, or it's very difficult to have the both. No.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but which one would you want if you could choose one? If you had to choose just one, which would you prefer?
In this moment, I have two dogs.
Okay, so you prefer dogs. Okay.
My daughter my daughter prefer dogs.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. And Marcos, can you choose a question and ask?
Okay. Okay. What can cats do that dogs can't?
Choose somebody. Maybe Elena.
Alana.
Um,
The answer is ronronear.
to purr.
Oh, cats can purr.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Gon said is it what you said, Gon? To purr? To make the sound cats make that dogs don't?
The cats produce a noise like this. This
Yeah.
is in Colombian. The people said the cat is ronronear,
Yeah, in
but
Portuguese it's
the
similar.
the dogs is impossible to produce this sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. In English, we actually say to purr.
Yeah, to purr. Yeah, cats purr a lot and dogs don't. But a part of that, I don't think there is something specific that cats as a pet to the owner, I mean, yeah, to its owner, can do that dogs can't, because they're both lovely and loyal, but they play a lot as well as dogs. But yeah, Gon just pointed out something that dogs really cannot do. um, Apart of this, I think cats can climb everything you have in your home very easily, and dogs can't. If you put if you want, it's easier to keep the dog in a place. For example, you want the dog to be just in the garden, and then the dog will stay there. But if it's hard to keep the cat isolated somewhere, because it will always find some a way to escape. They're going to climb or to go. Um, they always manage to escape. They're very smart to climb things. So cats can do that, and dogs cannot.
Yeah, it's true. Well, dogs can escape. My dog could climb he climbed a 4 feet chain link fence once. Do you guys know what that is?
Wow.
I'll show you in Google Images. I like Google Images for this chain link fence.
Chain link fence.
He climbed one of these.
Mm.
Wow. Impressive.
And he was just he is a shepherd dog, and he has to be near his people, and so he's jumped out windows. He's actually opened windows In fact, he opened one time. He opened a doggy door that was shut in order to get out to go come find us. He's looking for myself or my mom's husband, and so it's like he's just has to be near us at all times. So we call him an escape artist.
Yeah.
But he's unusual for a dog in that respect. All right. So, Elena, can you choose another question for Gon?
Okay. Okay. Gon,
Yes.
what are some good names for dogs or cats?
I don't know. uh, uh, it's very difficult. For example, for dogs, Rin Tin Tin is the
Red Tintin or Lassie.
or Lassie, yes.
Yeah.
But the cat is the
Garfield.
what is the name of the famous cats?
Garfield.
Yeah,
Garfield.
I'm not sure.
But today the people usually put the names more difficult. For example, Hana, I don't know, Kiyoshi, the different names, but the people is very difficult to remember, no?
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, my dog's name is Alpo. You guys know that name?
For example, this is name in the next class. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like Alpo, which is my dog's name, in the USA, it is a dog food brand. But it is also a traditional Finnish male name. And so it was named by a Finnish family as Alpo, as the traditional Finnish male name. And then I get him and I move him to the States and everybody says, "You named your dog food?" So I'm like, oh no. So I think that it's coming up with names for dogs or cats. I mean, what is really appropriate?
Yeah, you go wild, free and wild, because there are no rules, so you can invent whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Now, why you chose Hana because it means flower in Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your dog's name, Gon?
One name is Kiyoshi Naomi. The other name is Mimis.
Mimis. And how did you choose
Yes.
those names? So how did you choose the names? How did you choose the name?
Kiyoshi Naomi is, for example, a Japanese name.
Huh?
The name is the meaning of the name is the beautiful and very quiet.
Okay.
I think, for example, the name in the person or the animals is very important because you give the certainly properties. The name is to the person or the animal, no? For
Uh-huh.
example,
Yeah.
if you put the name diable or hell, then the animal is very very brave.
Uh-huh. Okay. Marcos, what is your dog? What was your dog's name?
Oh, it was a she, so we used to call her Laika.
Laika. And how did you choose that?
Well, it was my mother. I don't know where they.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a name in that I would have named my dog if I would have had one. It's Kong Shi, which it actually means dog in Korean.
Oh, Kongongshi.
Kong Shi. And if I would have gotten it when I lived in Korea, if I would have gotten a dog at that time, that's what I would have named him. Is Kong Shi. But anyway, that's interesting. How I think that I had also thought that if I had a dog, I would name it Happy.
Mm.
And the reason is, if I got to name a dog, it'd be Happy because I would want the dog to have a happy disposition. Do you guys know what that means?
Mm.
Yep.
So, yeah. All right. Let's choose one more question. Okay, can you think of some reason why people don't keep dogs or cats?
Because you have to give the dog and the cat attention. It demands time. You have to be patient. You work a lot because you have a pet, so you have to clean after the cat or the dog. So when someone is not willing to sacrifice some of his or her time with someone else, or in this case with an animal, then the person prefers not to have a cat or a dog.
Yeah, and also a cleanliness issue. They don't want the dog or cat to mess up their home. So, and what do you think, Marcos?
Well, I agree with Elena, and I say that you have to have a proper space or environment for the animal. For instance, here at home, it would be a little bit hard to have a cat or a dog because the gate is often open, so he could probably run away.
Okay, yeah.
We have to keep it chained, so I don't like to keep the animal.
Yeah. Like my dog doesn't run away, he runs to whoever he's looking for. So, yeah, one time when it was like we had been back in the States about 2 years, and I was teaching online, and it was a summer day, and so I opened the door, and he was sitting at the door, and all of a sudden he took off, and he actually went over to my mom's place to find her husband. So he's like, her husband's name is Jim, and he's like a dog whisperer. And all dogs just absolutely love him, and so anyway, well, thank you very much for your participation. I hope you learned a lot. I know I kind of overwhelmed you guys with idioms and so forth, but maybe some of them will. Maybe you'll remember a couple of them when you hear it said. You go, oh yeah, I've heard that, and you'll understand what it means. So I do want to thank you for that and for your participation, and I hope to see you in another class sometime. And you guys have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.